at its root, United Way has always been about solving community problems.
Mm-hmm.
It was created in Denver. People came together to address community causes. What we've realized is that if we're really going to drive change around some really big issues, really get to the root causes of issues, and really start to make a real difference around some major issues, we're going to have to change the way we work in communities.
So what's happened in the last 8 to 10 years is we've looked across the board and said, what do our communities need? What are people most challenged by? What do people aspire to? What do people want to be engaged on? How can people be re-engaged in community themselves? And the work we've been undertaking the last 8 to 10 years is to focus on transforming our local United Ways and our broad network to be able to effectively engage community at the grassroots, connect with donors, frame issues around education, income, and health, develop strategies together with other local, nationwide, and global partners that work in coalition to solve community problems, change community issues, work on issues of high school graduation, work on issues related to income, family stability, work on issues of health and healthy behaviors, things that are affecting our society at large.
When we work in communities, we're looking at not only what are the direct impacts that we can create to improve people's lives, but we're also looking at the underlying conditions in community, the norms, the networks, the relationships, the structures that exist in communities to actually make communities thrive. And so we've been working with United Ways on figuring out what's that sweet spot so that you can drive results programmatically through education, through financial stability and health, but also do it in a way that builds the civic and social fabric of communities at the same time.
We firmly believe that the way people can donate to this work is by giving, yes, but by advocating and volunteering as well. And we think that's at the heart of what it means to be an engaged citizen and working to turn our country around.
We're moving into an arena of trying new ideas, pushing efforts that are very non-traditional, trying to do big things, frankly, that haven't been done on this scale before. We need social venture philanthropists at the table, people who can think big, who are excited by big ideas. They're not necessarily always looking for the thing that's been tried and tested 100 times, but they're willing to take risks.
If you think about it, there's no such thing as a community level strategy, as systematic change that was ever done by one organization or even a bunch of local offices of one organization. This is really about leading social change by building coalitions, focused on common goals, executing on common strategies.